to America? On ships, right? So did everybody on the earth go into slavery on ships? Who went into slavery on ships, brother? That's right.
Crazy.
For yourself, know perfectly that the day of the Lord is coming as a thief in the night. What? As a thief in the night.
Thief in the night.
Right.
The Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night, man. Nobody knows when the Lord is gonna come back, man.
Right.
Nobody knows, man.
This the book of wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. What? For wisdom is more moving than any motion.
Right? The wisdom of the Lord, man, right? And the wisdom of life is more moving than any emotion, man, right? And that's what the Lord has given us to speak to our people, man, right? And that thing is gonna move you more than anything, man, right? It's gonna move you more than damn weed, right? It's gonna move you more than that damn Hennessy bottle, right? It's gonna sit there and move you more than damn Keisha, Letitia, right? And all these damn heathenistic women, man. Right.
Oh, you're going crazy.
It's the book Colossians, chapter 1 and verse 16, and it reads,
Bring it up.
For by him were all things created.
Right, it said, for by him were all things created. Right, read.
That are in heaven and that are in earth.
Guess what? All the things that's created in the heavens, guess what? It was created for him at the end of the day. Right? And it was created by him at the end of the day, man. Right? Now, on a deeper level, this is talking about Yahweh Shah. Right? Yes, the Most High God, ultimately, yeah, he's the architect of everything. Right? If you know anything about architecture, right, the main or the head architect, right, he doesn't go in and physically start building stuff. No, what do? He map everything out. Right? He's at the drawing board, mapping these things out, giving the blueprint. And then what happens? And he goes, right, gives it to the workers. Right, and guess what? Hey, they go and build that thing. Same thing when the Lord, right, gave the blueprints to Solomon.
That's right.
Right? Solomon didn't literally build the temple. Right? He didn't literally build the temple, but it gives credit to who at the end of the day for building it? Solomon.
That's right.
Right? But Solomon wasn't out there working. Nah. He had men for that. But he get the credit at the end of the day. So yeah, we understand, yes, the Most High God, yeah, he created everything. But he did it through the hand of his son, Yahweh Shah. Right? That's why even when you go to Genesis chapter 1, that word God in the Hebrew is Elohim.
Right.
Right? Which means what? Which means, right, principalities or angels. Right? What's going on, King? What's going on with you, family? All praise.
Everything y'all say, right?
Yeah.
You know it got God, right? Because I just got try to come up just a little bit so I can hear you a little bit.
Okay. Sorry, we family.
I say, I know it's, hold on, I'm gonna put the cigarette
Okay,
out
I'll praise.
respectfully.
I'll praise. I'll praise. Both sides. I'll praise.
I was like, I knew when I came around that corner and I saw y'all right here, I was like, look at that right there, that's God. I'm gonna sit right there, listen to him for a minute, and I'm gonna tell him what's going on. Bruh, I just encountered a racist situation in that bar right there, right?
Yeah, you talking about District 10?
Yes, sir. I sit at the bar, right?
Yeah.
Also, I'm watching a football game. So the bartender come around. So first of all, she put the menu up, the menu fell, right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at her. So she picked the menu up, my bad. I mean, Bob, me, my bad. And she give me the food menu. I was like, I don't need that right now. It's just the bar menu. So she like, all right, so she throw the napkins, right? So I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I lost it. I lost it, right?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't no need for that.
Right,
I was like, why your raw chicken, excuse me, with all due respect, you know what I'm saying, excuse me, God. I was like, why your raw chicken looking ass disrespecting me like that? Why you disrespecting me like that?
Yeah.
Why your raw chicken ass disrespecting me? Oh, hold up. So she go get the manager. So the whole time she going to get the manager until she walked into the back, I'm like this right here. And when she go in the back, I go ahead and exit. Because I already know what it is.
Yeah.
But that's what I encountered before I saw you guys. So I'm going to sit over here and listen to you guys. You feel what I'm saying? and get that spiritual enlightenment. You know what I mean? I probably thank God felt like I needed that.
Right, real quick, before you leave and go back over there humbly and sit down and listen to the words of the Lord, I want to give you 2 scriptures, King. 2 scriptures before you leave, right? Read this out real quick.
Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
Surely oppression, surely oppression, making a wise man
What
mad.
the Lord say?
Surely oppression, making a wise man mad.
Brother, say you're not wrong for you feel me, going off or feeling anger in that way. Yeah.
Right.
Anybody should feel that way. A wise man would feel that way.
That's right.
Right? She said, the Lord said, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, read.
Con,
And a gift.
and a gift destroys the heart.
Right, and the gift destroyed the heart. But the point is, brother, we in captivity right now.
Ah,
Right?
gotta be.
We in captivity.
Yeah,
Right?
they brought us to a land we don't know nothing about. Introduced us to a custom we knew nothing about.
That's right.
But y'all get mad. Okay, you know, with all due respect, you know, humbly, you know what I mean? I feel where y'all guys coming from. I feel like, and I know I got a calling, and I just keep on asking God what it is. Because I feel where y'all coming from. And I don't know, but I'm still seeking and I'm searching.
Right.
But this what I do know. Like, how you gonna bring some people to a foreign land, introduce them to a culture that they're not used to, and make them do things that they're not accustomed to, and expect them to be okay with that, or just catch on to that. You know what I mean?
That's right. Right? Watch this. Right there.
It's a word, King. 28.
Yep.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68, and it reads,
Read it up.
and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Right, now that word Egypt, I'm gonna just go right to the point, right? That word Egypt literally means bondage or slavery. Right, in the Hebrew it goes into Mizraim or Mizraim, which means between 2 straits or stuck between the rock and the hard place. Right, so it said the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt, but that's not physically talking about the land of Egypt. That's talking about bondage and slavery. But watch this, read.
Again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did we get here? Oh, ships.
Somebody did me.
Right.
Bro, I'm gonna
But
tell you.
real quick, I got you, King. But real quick, the point is, right? Hey, that's in the Bible, prophesied in the Bible.
Exactly.
That
Basic instructions before you leave Earth.
So at the end of the day, we got to figure out why we get treated like the way we get treated. Why these things are happening to us in this land. Why we got taken here to this land in the first place. Why do we got to go through oppression? Why do we got to settle for stuff like that? Why we in the position that we in, not as individuals, but as a people. And when I say people, I'm talking about our people.
Everybody.
Nah, our people.
No. I was just saying.
Well,
no,
yeah,
no,
for sure,
everybody.
for sure. Right, our people. Because why we got to go through these different things? Because you see these different things.
You know why? You know why we go through these different things, brother? Because we the chosen.
That's right. We are the chosen. But who's the Lord's chosen? Right? They got a name, don't they?
Exactly.
What's their name? You know?
The Israelites. The
That's
Hebrew
right.
Israelites.
The Israelites, brother. Right? We
That's the
chosen.
descendants.
It's blood. You can't deny blood. Right? From Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? And we the Israelites. That's literally where we descend from. Right? When Christ was on the earth, they hated him, didn't they? Right? He was an Israelite. What do you think gonna happen to us?
Same thing.
Right? So how
We
do
look
get out of
different.
this?
We look different.
Right? So how we get out of the situation? Right? Because you pretty hip to, you feel me, what's going on, all praise to the Most High. But now, we over that step now. Right? Because we the Israelites. Right? But it's a little bit deeper than that too.
Yeah. Much. You gotta peel back the layers.
Exactly. So real quick, one more scripture. I know. Well, you gonna listen.
I love it. No. Do the scripture.
All praise to the Most High. Go to
Yeah, do the scripture.
2 Kings chapter 22 and verse 2 Kings 22 and 13.
It's the book of 2
Right?
Kings,
Deuteronomy 8.
chapter 22 and verse 13, and it reads,
Go.
Go ye, inquire of the Lord for me,
Right.
and for the people.
Now, real quick, this is King Josiah. This was one of our kings, right? So-called black man, if he was still on the earth right now, right? This is King Josiah telling the priest to go inquire of the Lord for us, right? Read.
For me, the people, and for all Judah,
Right, and for all Judah, which is the tribe in the nation of Israel, right? Read.
concerning the words of this book
Said concerning the words of this book, read.
that is found.
Right? During this time, right, they had the book, but they found it, right? They found the book, right, in the temple that was broken down. So when they finally found the book, they read it and they like, dang, you know what? It's talking about us. Nowadays, we always had this book in this current time, but guess what? We find in the understanding of the book now, because for years it's been taught to us by the way of what? The so-called white man.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
That's right.
Christianity. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
But now what we doing in these last days, we finding and getting the understanding of
That's
the Lord
right.
is sending the Spirit on the earth. So now we know how to rightly divide the word of
Oh,
truth.
God amongst us now.
Right? And that's right. Right? Give me that in the book of Joel chapter 2 and 27. Read on.
For great is the wrath of the Lord
Right? Great is the wrath of the Lord, read.
that is kindled against us.
It didn't say against the whole world. It said, great is the wrath of the Lord that's kindled against us. Remember, Josiah is a king from Judah, just like us.
Yeah.
He said, great is the wrath of the Lord that's kindled against us, read.
Because our fathers had not hearkened unto the words of this book.
Because we didn't do what we were supposed to be doing in the first place. That's why we in the position that we in now as a people. That's why we
Just
going
like
through
what
these different things.
that's just like what God was trying to get Moses to bring us out there.
Right.
Same thing.
Right.
Same thing. Over again.
Right.
History don't do nothing but repeat itself.
Right, real quick, give me that in the book of Ecclesiastes 1:9. Right there. Yeah, 8 and 5. Right, real quick, you get Joel 2:27 real quick.
Joel 2 and 27. And it reads, and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
In the midst of who?
In the midst of
Brother
Israel.
just said, hey, the Lord is among us now, and he is. The Lord said it himself. He said that you shall know that I am in the midst of Israel. Right? He didn't say I'm in the midst of the Moabites. I'm in the midst of the Edomites. I'm in the midst of all people. Now he said, and you shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, read.
In that I am the Lord your God.
Know the whole world God.
The Lord your
He
God.
said he our God, read.
And none else.
And what?
And none else.
Ooh, you don't hear that scripture in Christianity. Right? Read this out.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes.
And my people shall never be
We
ashamed.
shall what?
Shall never be ashamed.
Straight like that, man. We never got to be ashamed to judge.
I'm gonna be
Right.
I'm gonna be honest and truthful with you.
All right, go ahead, King.
You know what I'm fighting? You know what I'm fighting against?
What's up?
The saved. I'm gonna tell you why.
All right, go ahead.
God said let us make man in our own image, right? Our. He said our, right?
Right.
Okay, so when I'm thinking this, like people tell me that the J wasn't in the Hebrew language.
Right, it
So
wasn't.
that wasn't his name.
Right.
But guess what though? That story make a lot of sense. Because I'm gonna tell you why. If I got a son and I know I look down on something real heavy, like you know God didn't never, ever play about that sin, man.
Respect, man. Folks, love
Sometimes he'll kill you on the spot
Right, that's
for
right.
sin, right? Okay, so I'm thinking like, okay, son, go down there and see what's going on, man. 'Cause, you know, I want to know what's really going on. Why they keep on? They know I don't play. They know this. Man, go down there and see what's going on and come back and report it to me.
Right, right.
So that's how I'm feeling like the story went. You know what I mean? Now God, now when we do something, and I feel like he could be like, hey, I've been there. That flesh is something else, Father.
Sorry about that.
That flesh.
Sorry.
That flesh. He was like, because remember when Satan tempted me, remember my disciples had to come fan me and everything, and I'm your son. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm kind of wrestling.
So real quick,
Story.
right? Real quick. I'm gonna say what I think you're talking about. Let me know if I'm right. If I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. Because before I answer or rebuttal against what you're saying, I want to make sure I'm targeting the right point, right? So basically, now before I say that though, real quick, that's right. The letter J wasn't invented to the 1600s. So his name not Jehovah, and his son name.
And this wasn't him either.
Right, that's right. And his name,
know that.
his son name wasn't Jesus. Right? His son name is Yahweh Shai, and the Most High God, the name of the Most High God is Yahweh. Right? They spoke the Hebrew language. Right? The ancient Paleo Hebrew, there's no vowel sounds, and the damn sure ain't no J. Right? So, you right on that. Another thing, right? when he said, let us make man in our image, right? Like we was just going into earlier, that when you go into that word God in the Hebrew, chiefly in the book of Genesis chapter 1, that word God is translated to Elohim, which means princes or angels or principalities, right? Because the angels and his son, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ, they was the ones that said, let us make man in our image. You understand? But we still are made in the image of the Father, because the Lord himself is melanated and dark just like we are. You can read it real quick. Give me that in Revelation chapter 4, start at verse 1.
God feet is brass, hell wool. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's his son, right? But the people don't go too much into what the Father actually looked like, right? Finish up.
The book of Revelations, chapter 4 and verse 1, and it reads, after this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven, and the first voice which I heard was as it were of a trumpet, talking with me, which said, come up hither, and I will show thee the things which must be hereafter.
Right, this is the angel talking to, John, the revelator. He said, come up hither, read on.
And immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne.
Said that one sat on the throne, read.
And he that sat was to look upon it like a jasper and a sardine stone.
Right, you know what color a jasper and a sardine stone is? Right? It's a brown color.
Hey, boy, I missed that.
Yeah.
But when you brought it back, I missed it, right? Because when I haven't read Revelations since I did a sincere prayer and asked God to give me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Bible. I haven't read Revelations since I did that. But I remember that though. Hey, man, I done read the Bible front to back to front, sideways. Because you know, I done did a lot of time. Like juvenile time, 10 years in prison. I sat down one night because I really wanted to get it. And I asked God to give me wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the word. You know what I'm saying? So, but I haven't gotten the revelations yet. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, that's why the Lord sent the servants, the prophets out on the highways and byways to understand these different secrets of wisdom that's in the scriptures. That's revealed unto the men and they relay it unto the people. Right? But the point is, a jasper and sardine stone is like us.
Exactly.
Right? Of a brown color, right?
Yes.
The brother got it right here. Right? He was melanated.
Right? Daniel 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
Right.
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
Right. The Ancient of Days is just another title for the Most High God, right?
Whose garment was white as snow.
Right.
And the hair of his head.
It said, and the hair of his head.
Like the pure wool.
Like the what?
Like the pure wool.
Just like we got, brother. Woolly hair.
Thanks.
Right? So not only was he melanated, but guess what? Hey, he had woolly hair just like we do. Yeah. You see that? That's in the scriptures, live and direct in the Bible. Now back to your point, your main point that you were speaking about. You said you was having conflict, right? Are you saying that really or basically that conflict is more so of a like, and like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, right? More so of a like, why is he trying to frame this a certain way? Why did he put us in this position? Or like, why we gotta deal with the sin and how it's hard for us to deal with it?
It's like, okay.
Elaborate on it.
Okay, I'm gonna elaborate on it. I basically broke down why I can't leave Christianity alone.
You said why you can't? Why so?
I just talked.
So, you said because
the story.
Because the story? Which
it
one?
Make a lot of sense.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah. I mean, now let me make this clear. We not under the umbrella of Christianity, but yeah, we do believe in the Bible wholeheartedly, 100%. Christianity teaches you.
See, my whole okay.
You got it.
Now I'm gonna tell you my views when I say Christian.
Okay, yeah. Elaborate on that.
You know what I'm saying? Because people have different views.
Right.
I don't do this.
Okay,
Period.
all praises. That's right. All praise. We
I
don't
don't
need
do religion.
All praises.
Period. It's a relationship, man. But they talking about religion. Yeah, that's cool, bro. I'm gonna get in touch with you. We gonna build together.
Lord willing.
But guess what? It's a relationship, bro. I got a relationship with God. I know I got a relationship with God. You know how I know I got a relationship with God? I can tell you many things, but I'm just gonna tell you what happened to me at the bus station at the Indian. I was sitting there, somebody stole my money last night. They stole me something that I could have made somebody with last night at the bus, at Greyhound, right? So you know when they did that, that's what I was like. See, I take a different approach to things to receive a blessing. Because I know that's Satan. So I was like, okay, well maybe somebody needs it more than me. Right. And it goes, talk about it no more. The soul was I'm messed up now. I got nothing. I stole my stuff. Man, guess what? Someone was like, hey, go put this in the trash. Go put that in the trash. It was someone on the ground. Like, go put that in the trash. See, again, I always have to listen to that voice. Some people call it this first mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there was somebody out there just, if I would have listened to my first mind, I would have looked at it. Someone told me not to do that. I listen to that now. Man, listen. Go put that in the trash. I went and put it in the trash, look down, wallet full of money. That's what. Pick it up, look around, put it in my pocket, left, and guess what? It was $250. I had nothing. And then I'm gonna tell you another thing. That right or wrong, John, I don't know about that. Because maybe that was karma for something whoever dropped that wallet there. I didn't see him drop it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So how I'm wrong. And maybe that was karma for something he did when he dropped the wallet. You know what I'm saying? For a blessing from me. We don't know how that go. We don't know how that play out. But hey, I was messed up though, and I was talking to God though. I was talking to God. I was like, hey man, you gotta do something. Like, I'm messed up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what do you think about it?
Now, did it have ID in there?
Yeah, I still got it.
What nation was it? Was he an Israelite?
He was a resident.
You said, huh?
He was a resident, but I always do it.
Hey. Let's look at evidence. Right, 23 and starting verse 40.
Exodus 23 and verse 4.
Right, because you as you said, now was I wrong? Was it right? Or what it is? What it ain't? Right? Let's
I don't feel bad about it.
You can't go off of feelings though.
Nah, but that's what though.
We gotta go based on what the Lord said.
We got something that'll convict us, bro. We got something inside us that'll convict us. Be like, hey, that's what that job be like. Hey, and that job make you feel real bad.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I did not feel bad at all.
Sometimes, hey, some things, everything happens for a reason. The Lord knows those reasons at the end of the day, right? But I'm gonna bring this out because you asked me, and we gotta go based off the law.
Read it out, kid. I didn't even know what it, it was just the people. I gave a dude $20, I gave another dude $20 on my way, like from the end of go. Yeah. That's how I ended up with $250. It was really more than me.
Bring this out.
If thou meet thy enemy's ox or ass.
Right, meaning look, if thou meet somebody, right, this don't have to literally just say money or a car or something like that. Right, if thou meet, read.
Going astray, thou shalt surely bring it back to him again.
Thou shalt what?
Shalt surely bring it back to him again.
Hey, you kind of had it now. If you already did what you did with it, hey, it is what it is. But right, either you just leave that thing there, or if you wanted to be a so-called missionary, I went to the address that was on the card and put it in the mail.
I ain't lying, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't care.
I'm just saying, you asked me.
I see a lot of stuff. I understand. You supposed to tell me, bro, if you wouldn't have told me what's going on, I'd have been like, no, I'm going to tell you, everything we talk about, I'm going to tell you how my mind operates. Yeah. Everything we talk about, bro, oh, you know, all that's going to come back tonight. Like when I go settle down, everything we talk about right now going to come back. I'm talking about like pictures, like vividly. You know what I'm saying? That's how my mind operates, but it's like this right here with me. Man, hey, check this out. When they brought us here from Africa, all of us had different tribes. You know, like Africa, like I've been there before. Like, it's just like this. You got the country, you got the city. You know what I'm saying? Now in the country, you got tribes, you know, what have you. Everybody got a position they gotta play. You feel what I'm saying? According to your position, you know, I think me, man, I do a hard evaluation on myself. In Africa right now, man, I'll be a pillager. Yeah, like they'll send me and a group of guys to go pillage job, man. I'm talking about take over town. I can do that. I do that now. That's in my nature. I can't help it. I can't help it if I try. Huh?
What's going on, family? I got 2 minutes to the words of the Lord.
I can't.
Not right now. We'll come back.
You know, and see, that's another thing. That's another thing. Like, I'm different. Like, I'm different. But I walk in my purpose, man. I'm telling you that. I don't try to be nothing else, but I don't try to be nothing else. Like, that'll make me sad. If I try to be something else, that'll make me sad.
Right, but we can't do what our flesh is looking at today. We gotta walk right through the commandments of the Lord.
Exactly.
For sure. But real quick, I wanna give you something.
So there wasn't no armies and nothing in the Bible?
You said what?
There wasn't no armies and stuff like that in the Bible? Generals, that was going through. Okay. Okay. Dang. You feel me?
No, I'm not saying.
Oh, yeah.
My point is, don't go to Africa just to live.
Oh, no.
That's what I'm
No, bro. You took that out of context. You took it out.
I know what you mean.
Like, bro, let me tell you, bro, you would have had a job. Like, you probably would have been like a high priest. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a position they got to play. Point guard, you know what I'm saying? Forward, center.
Ephesians chapter 1 and start at verse 5. Somebody give me Romans chapter 8. And start at verse 2.
It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 1 and verse 5, and it reads, having predestined us having predestined us,
right? Says having predestined us, read,
unto the adoption of children by Jesus Christ to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will.
It said according to the good pleasure, right, of his will, right? Verse 30. So at the end of the day, these are predestinated. A lot of people don't believe in those different things, but predestination is real, right? Bring this out.
Romans 8 and verse 30. Moreover, whom he did predestinate.
Did what?
Predestinate.
Right? Whom he did predestinate, read.
Them he also called.
He did what?
He also called.
Read.
And whom he called them, he also justified. And whom he justified, them he also glorified.
Right? Now go to Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Because right, this is our purpose at the end of the day. Yeah, we got deeper purposes.
No.
Different things, but this is our purpose.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Conclusion of the whole matter. Read.
Fear the Most High God.
Do what?
Fear the Most High God.
Right? Fear God.
Yeah.
And keep his commandments.
Straight like that. For real.
For this is the whole duty of man.
That's right.
Like so at the end of the day, hey brother, your purpose is to fear the Most High God, keep his commandments. As an Israelite, right? Would your father be a so-called, would he be considered, according to society, a so-called black man, Haitian, Jamaican? What would your father be considered?
Talking about my
Father?
father?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, black.
right? So you, hey, be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, right? And as an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, right, a king, right, knowing that you're an Israelite, knowing that you're from the tribe of Judah, knowing that you're from a holy, right, and royal bloodline, right? Hey, our purpose is to fear the Most High God to keep us together.
I do though.
Right.
Right?
And I listen,
So,
but
real
bro,
quick, then I got you. I promise you, King. I promise you. This is a beautiful dialogue. Beautiful, right? I wanna further help you keep those commandments because you my brother, right? And that's what we're supposed to do. Iron sharpen iron, right? You know something when it comes to, hey, you know what your bloodline is, who you are, what your purpose is. You got to keep these commandments. Let me give you a couple more commandments, right, to help you along the way. Right, can I do that for you, King? All praise to the Most High. Right, give me
38. Yeah. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38, and it reads, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel.
Right, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, read.
And bid them that they make them fringes.
Make them what?
Make them fringes.
Read.
In the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
Right, meaning forever, because we still generating as a people, read.
And that they put up on the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of what?
A ribbon of blue.
Right, a ribbon of blue is a royal color. Right, in the ancient world, just anybody couldn't wear colors blue, scarlet, right, white, right, what's that color red called? Right, oh, you already said that, scarlet, right, and purple, right, couldn't just anybody, those was royal colors, right, so the point is, right, read on.
And it shall be unto you for a friend,
right,
that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
And what?
And do them.
See that? So, brother, you gotta get you some mighty fringes.
That's right.
Right, like these brothers out here that you see with fringes on. Right, you could have put some white fringes on there, right, some black fringes, whatever color fringes you want on there, man, with that ribbon of blue. Right, because that's that's our heritage at the end of the day. Right, they got their heritage. They used to wear togas. Right, they keep Christmas and all Thanksgiving and all this other different stuff. Right, hey, that's their heritage. That's their heritage.
I heard that one, but guess what though? That one was going on.
Right, so what we gotta do, hey, we gotta walk in our heritage. Right, the heritage that we got from the Most High God at the end of the day, which is a royal heritage. Right, and hey, I'll be happy to the month to put my fringes on every day.
That's right.
Every day I put them on knowing that I'm God's chosen.
That's right.
And I'm a king and an Israelite.
That's right.
Right, you kind of walk different when you got your fringes on.
Already.
Right, when I was in the world, man, I walked a certain type of way. And I put my fringes on for the first time. I was like, damn, I start standing up straighter for some reason. I start thinking about certain. I'm like, well, damn. All right. Hey, that's what we want for you, brother. So you gotta get you some mighty fringes, man. Right? Because we still gotta wear those things even to this day. Why? Because one, the Most High God commanded us to. Right. That too. Right? I like that. Show protection. Because at the end of the day, when you got your fringes on and you look down upon them to keep the commandments, and keeping the commandments, you're staying out of the way of what?
Well, that's why a lot of things come later, brother, man. Because you got protection, man. It's certain stuff, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's what I was telling you, bro. I was telling you before you was telling me what was going on. Like, everybody got a position to play. Like, God gave everybody gifts.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But like you say, at the end of the day, we supposed to keep His commandments.
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
But, like, you probably would have been a high priest. You know what I mean?
Keep the
All praise
commandments.
to the Most High.
Yes, sir.
All praise to the
I'm gonna get in touch with y'all, man. For real, man. For real.
Right, so, right.
This thing here feel organic, and how it came about, man. That's
Right, watch this. I'm glad you said, watch this. Everything you said, but since we've been up here talking, brother, most of the stuff you've been saying is in the scriptures, and we're pulling them out for you. Read this out.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 24, and it reads,
Bring it out.
Man's goings are of the Lord.
What the Lord say?
Man's goings are of the Lord.
He said, man's goings are of the Lord. Read.
How can a man then understand his own way?
Right, brother, that was meant to happen, what happened in that part, man.
That's right.
Why? Because, hey, if that would have never happened, who knows? You might not have never came up here.
I wouldn't never came out. Because I was gonna sit in there and watch the game.
See that? Man, that's what I will say. Hey, man's goings are of the Lord. How then can the man understand his own way? This was ordained, brother, just like you said. The Lord made that woman act like that towards you. Yes. Just so you, and he knew, hey, yeah, when she go leave, I'm gonna have him walk outside and just sit right there and just listen. Then I'm gonna have him come over there and speak to the brothers, right? And they gonna sharpen iron together. Right. The Lord did that at the end of the day. Man's goings of the Lord, right? Now bring this out.
1 Corinthians 6 and verse 19. What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, which is in you, which ye have of God.
So you gonna do me like
and
that?
ye are
So
not.
You know I got to, brother.
So you gonna do me like that?
You know I got to, brother. That's love at the end of the day. That's love, bud.
That's right, King.
Love is, hey, this is love. If I see you in the middle of the street and a bus coming your way 100 miles an hour, I'm gonna say, hey, brother in the green, sir, get out the street. But if I just sit there and tell my brother, dang, look, you see that bus, it's about to hit that brother, and I let it hit you, that ain't real love. And that's on the spiritual level. That's what I say. I see you come over here with the cigarette. Hey, the Lord made you put it out though.
Oh, I don't put it out anyway.
Right? Hey, all praises.
I'm in the presence of God. I don't smoke a cigarette in the presence of God, knowing that job ain't right. Man, God would have whipped me before the day over with. Somebody probably would have stolen them cigarettes or something. For real. I'm talking about for real now. All bullshit outside. If I would have came over here, smoking that cigarette, talking like, oh, it's all good, like, you ain't in the presence, like, you ain't recognizing you in the presence of God, like, you don't see all that right now? And you smoke, you want to smoke, right? Okay, I got something. I would have put them down somewhere and forgot and walked off, or somebody would have stolen.
God, know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, which is in you.
Brother, you know your body is the temple, right? We the temple. The temple, right? You had the physical temple that was built by, right, King Solomon, right? And then that was rebuilt during the time of 445, right, BC with Ezra, Nehemiah, and earlier during the time of 550 BC with Zerubbabel and Joshua, right? But now, guess what? In these last days, right, you got a lot of people that think that temple is talking about a physical temple that's going to be over there. Nah, we that temple that's getting built up. When we waking up to who we really are.
The body.
Right, exactly. Read.
Which ye have of God.
Right, we got, at the end of the day, we got these temples from the Most High God. These ain't ours.
Yeah,
and ye are not your own.
Right, it said that ye are not your own. These temples don't belong to us at the end of the day. I tell everybody all the time, we rent these.
Right.
From the Most
We
High
ain't
God.
even renting.
Right, read.
For ye are brought with a price.
Right.
Therefore, glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's.
See that all these things belong unto the Most High. 'Cause guess what? When we leave from here, guess where it got to go back to? Right? Your body gonna go to the dust, and which it shall return, and then your spirit going where? Back up to the gate. Right? So at the end of the day, while we got this spirit and while we got these bodies, hey, we got to take care of them things, man. Right? If you had a whip and I took your whip, right, and I just took it for a joyride on the highway, I slammed it up against the side of the siding, right? I take a number 2 in it, right? And I'm burning cigarette holes in all the seats and everything, right? My son take a a number 2 in it too. I leave a diaper in there, then I give it back to you. You're gonna be like, well, brother, what the hell? I ain't give it to you like this, right? That's how right. That's how much more the Most High God who gave us these bodies, and the Spirit and the Holy Spirit want to go with you.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8, verse 5, and it reads, thou shalt also consider in thine heart.
Well, you got to consider these things in your mind, right? Ponder upon this thing and what the Scripture is ready to say.
That as a man chastises his son,
the same way a man will whip his son when he tell him to do something and he don't do it. Read.
so the Lord thy God chastises thee.
The same way the Most High God deal with us, right? In retrospect, that's why all these things happen to us.
Yeah, choices. The choices we made.
Right? And we want to be on the good side of the Lord. We want you to be on the good side of the Lord.
That's right.
Wholehearted, not one foot out, right? You
I got my 1 foot in. I got my 1 foot out.
No hokey.
Hey, man. Doing the hokey pokey,
no
man.
hokey pokey.
And rolling the dice like it ain't no 7 on it.
Right? So, at the end of the day, brother, hey, you gotta be able to try to quit them cigarettes, man.
I'm gonna try. I can do it.
All praise to
I
the
know I
Most
can
High.
do it, but boy, hey, boy, I'm finna do the same thing that I steady bash people about that be around me. I'm finna make an excuse, but it's a valid excuse though.
Well, but what's the excuse?
It's a beautiful excuse.
What's the excuse?
The pain.
The pain?
I'll tell you about it, man. It hurt, man. It hurts, boy.
You talking about physical
Hey,
pain,
what?
mental pain?
Really? I mean, really and for truly, like, if it wasn't for God, I ain't talking about no cigarettes. Cigarettes just really just this right here.
Yeah.
It's just this motion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to be like moving. You know what I mean? Like some kind of motion got to be going on to try to take my mind off certain things. Like my son got killed in 2016.
Sorry.
Like my mama like my daddy passed away in 2018. Oh, let's take it way back a little bit. Like my homeboy who I grew up with, my mama and his mama was like sisters, got killed when he was 19 years old in 96. Man, yeah. I'm getting over it though. But hey man, you gotta commend me, man, because really, some people like me, man, they walk around right now and their mind is gone.
Yeah, trust me, brother. We know. Trust me. Right, but I want to bring these scriptures out for you though.
10 years in prison.
Right, bring this out.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 22, and it reads, cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee.
Right, so, and we got to cast our burdens at the end of the day upon the Most High God. You understand the things that we go through, right? The stress, right? The pain, like you talked about. You said what? Yeah, we still flesh. Right? But even us still being flesh, the Lord still committed us to be perfect as much as possible. Right? That don't mean you're not going to go off, brother. But you can't go off willingly. You got to try everything in your power to not go off, not go astray.
Oh,
right? Because the Lord told us to be, said, be therefore perfect. The Father in heaven is perfect. You ever play basketball? Watch this.
Football,
Watch
baseball.
this. All praises, right?
Still know how to do it.
Watch this. Tape, man. Watch this though. When you go out there, every time you shot a ball, I bet you never tried to miss it on purpose.
No.
You try to make every one, don't you?
Exactly.
So that's how we got to walk in this truth.
Yeah.
And this truth, every day you wake up, guess what? You got to try to be perfect. The same way when you go onto that basketball court, bouncing that ball, you shoot with the intention to make it every time.
Oh, bunch of practice, boy, to be perfect.
Hey,
God, but that man, you don't understand, brother.
You do understand, brother.
Please understand about this flesh situation.
Brother, we in the flesh too.
Well, we can sit here and talk about flesh for about a week straight.
Yeah,
I mean, just flesh. You know what I'm saying?
Go to, give me the book of Galatians chapter 6, starting verse 8. I'll get right after this real quick. Galatians chapter 6 and verse 8. All right. We understand trust me, brother. We know about the flesh just like anybody else. Right? We still in the flesh.
You see what happened?
Right?
You see
Watch
what
this.
happened? You see what happened? So, I know. I just say, all us is the Son of God, so I can't say that.
Wait, who?
I can't say Jesus because you know there ain't no J in the Hebrew. I don't even know what to call home. But
hold on. Real quick. Who was you referring to the Son of God? As the Son of God?
Like, all us.
You talking about us?
No, but I'm talking about.
Or are you talking about them
the
too?
one who the Father sent down here to show us how.
Are you talking about Yahweh Shah?
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So, you remember that name you just said?
Right.
You remember when Satan took him up on the mountain.
Go to Matthew chapter 4.
And offered him all those things.
Yeah.
And he refused them with all the words of God.
Right.
Man, this man used to kick it with the Father. I'm talking about this the man the Father sunk down.
Right.
But after Satan got through with him, the disciples had to come find him, boy. That was the Son of God.
No, they didn't.
Go back to it. Something happened.
Chapter 4.
I don't know, they had to come find him or something happened.
Chapter 4. Now
It affected him.
The angels came and ministered unto him.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
Because he was still in fleshly body too.
Exactly.
But did he go off?
No.
Nah. But there's nothing wrong with that, brother. That's why we gotta pray without ceasing, like he tell you in the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5.
Yeah, I apologize.
17.
I knew.
No, you good, brother. I know what you
But
meant.
you
I know
knew
what
I
you
was
meant.
talking about.
The flesh, even hey, bring this up. Or so I can. Hold on. I called Galatians. I'm on Galatians
Keep on
first.
making that excuse to be wrong, though.
Yeah, we can't make that the excuse at the end of the day.